So in this video, we'll talk a little bit about stock warrants. It's about warrants. It's a really important concept to understand. It's not different. So like, this is pretty clear. Like the corporation has issued stocks to par. They have determined the stock and how much it's worth. They just have to do that because of the SEC. They want to like have IPO, for example. They'll be like, oh, this stock is going to be worth this much. It's at par. Okay? But the thing is, it's been issued. But then it's going to be over par, pretty much. Right? So, like, if it's over par, what happens is that there's going to be additional paid-in capital in excess of par. So, that part's pretty clear. But there's this thing called a stock warrant. And, like, what a stock warrant is like this contract between the corporation and the stockholders that they can like get into. They can form a contract with the company to get a warrant. And this warrant, what a warrant is like this contract which allows the stockholder to sort of have like a purchase of a stock. Well, it's not a purchase; they don't have to exercise it, but it's saying like, oh, currently the stock is at this amount, but in the future it might be different. You can hold on to this warrant for like years or whatever. Years in the future, the stock might go up in value, but then the thing is, you can purchase the stock at the price that you purchased it. You purchased the warrant at. And when you exercise the warrant, you're receiving the stock at the price that you purchased it, the warrant at, pretty much. So then, like, that's what it is when you like exercise the warrant. Exercise the stock warrant. Alright. So, that's the gist of it. I don't really know that much about stock warrants. But that's the gist of it. So, like, if you guys have any questions about that, you can do your own research. If you guys are more interested in this stuff, like the reasons why they would make a warrant, like the reasons why they would allow stockholders to purchase warrants, like all these different financial instruments, all these different like ways of like, I'm not saying like they're like taking advantage of the system, like they create these various financial instruments to like help the stockholders, make deals. So you guys can make deals, you guys can like utilize these things to like improve your life. Capitalism is necessarily a bad thing if you guys are using it correctly. So you guys can use these for your benefit, like these stock warrants. If you guys think it's a good idea to purchase the stock warrant today, because in the future it might be worth more. You guys can feel free to do that. But essentially, at that time in the future, if you guys would like to exercise the warrant and purchase the stock at the price that you purchased the warrant at, that's what it is to exercise the stock warrant. So, if you guys have any other questions, you guys can actually just look it up. You guys don't have to ask me. I might not respond, to be honest with you guys. So, thank you guys. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for being here for this journey.